Describe your experience in Buffalo.
I own winter.
What is good, people? I just wanted to talk about real quick this clock right here. This clock is magical, okay? It really is. If I flick a switch down here, it turns off. It also turns off my monitor and it turns off this light right up here. The reason why I have this set up the way that I have it set up is so that I cannot even access the monitor without having the clock on. And because this clock is actually broken, by having it synced, by having it plugged into this 6-cord plug, the second I flip the 6-cord plug on, the clock starts at midnight. And it's a timer, so this clock has been on for 3 hours and 9 minutes. And I can always look at the clock and know how long has this monitor been able to be on. Say I'm going to get a cup of coffee, or maybe I'm gonna go shower or something, I normally will flick the switch off. But in general, the moment I wake up in the morning, I will turn that switch on, and then I can access my computer. Because my computer I keep on, but the screen itself is hooked up with this 6-cord plug. If I do it quick enough, it keeps the 3:10, so that you know that I've been doing this for 3 hours and 10 minutes. And then I have this clock over here, which is relatively synced with my computer and iPhone. There we go. Cool. I really wanted to mention that because it's something that's really important to me, and I've been doing this for a long time. I love having a clock in my room that when I turn on something, the clock starts ticking. So when I lived at the other house, it was hooked up with the light switch. So the second I flipped the light switch on and walked into the room, the clock turned on and it was ticking from the moment I walked in. Because it's one thing to look at the actual time and be like, oh, okay, it's almost 5 a.m. Cool, so what? I've been sitting in this chair for almost 3 hours. That's the time that I check more often than the actual time of the day. How much time have I been spending doing whatever I'm doing? So say I want to change tasks, right? Say I was working on the business and now I want to work on YouTube. Simple. I just turn the switch off and I turn it back on. Now we've restarted the clock, and now we're back at midnight. We're back at a ground zero. I don't want to sit here and then 4, 5, 6, 20 hours go by, and I don't really see any progress because I've been goofing around. This keeps me focused. I cannot stress it enough how important having something like this is. It's changed so many dynamics.
What's good, people? Today's word of the day is perseverance. I understand that everyone is going through something, so it's really important that you all keep moving forward. No matter what the challenge is, you gotta do it. Just keep moving forward. It's time to go. Let's do it.
We're trying to get that other house sold, right? So we're plowing the driveway because we had an open house today. And all of a sudden this man drives up and he's like, oh yeah, well I'm here for your open house. Do you want me to dust off your driveway real quick?
I just wanted to say that I always make a point to stop for pedestrians and really go out of my way to waste my time to make sure they don't have to stay outside very long, because I know what it's like to be outside in this, to not have a car, and I guarantee you I'm gonna get to my destination before they get to theirs.